Hello, this is Adam, and this is the new Losi hammer array. This product blends performance and scale realism into one package to accurately scale down Casey Curie's ultra-full off-road vehicle. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. Now since it's opened up, let's go ahead and check it out. You get a battery spacer. This is for use with a 2S LiPo battery, so you can take up any slop out of the battery tray if you're using a 2S LiPo instead of a 3S LiPo. You get some servo spline adapters. These work with the servo horn, so you can use any third-party servo in this model. A Losi decal, the user manual, the Spectrum Dx3 Transmitter. And what is nice about the Dx3 is you have your battery level right here, which will show if you have 100%, 75%, 50%, or 25% of your battery level. It also has your steering and throttle reversing, so if the model is going the wrong direction, you can fix that there. It also has a 50, 75, and 100% switch at the bottom, and that will allow you to work your way up for the full power of the Losi hammer array. On the side, you have your AVC rate, and this will adjust how much gain your active vehicle control has over the model. Next, you have your brake rate, so you can turn down the brake sensitivity right there. You have your steering trim and your throttle trim. And those will both allow you to hone in the model if it starts to track one way. You have independent front suspension. This will allow you to soak up any rough bumps or jumps independently from each other on the front, but on the back, you have a solid rear axle. This will allow you to have a ton of suspension travel, just like the full-size counterpart. For scale details, you have a fully functional spare tire, some fire extinguishers, a sway bar in the back, just like the full size. You have some shock reservoirs, your exhaust, and interior, some lights in the front as well as in the front. On the bottom, you have an aluminum chassis plate. With 3 screws, you can easily drop out the motor, and your battery gets installed from the back. Another unique feature is the hammer array has 2 shocks on the rear trailing arms. One shock has a spring, the other one does not. The other one is just there for dampening to allow the model to soak up the roughest terrain. The electronics on this model is a Spectrum 130 amp ESC paired with a 3150 kV brushless motor. The steering is provided by a S614 steering servo, and the receiver is a 6200 AT. That receiver has active vehicle control, so it will compensate as the model is drifting around to keep you in full control. Now since we've seen what comes in the box, let's go ahead and check out what is needed to get it up and going. You will need either a 2S or 3S LiPo battery with IC5 plugs or EC5 plugs. You also need a compatible charger. The Spectrum Power Stage 3S bundle comes with everything you will need in one box. Well, that's everything that comes in a box with the Losi hammer array and everything that is needed to get it up and going. Thanks for watching.